welcome back to my channel. So in this video, this is going to kick off my little vacation series. I'm going to have about 5 or 6 videos of my recent vacation to Hilton Head, Savannah, Georgia, and Greenville, South Carolina. So I just thought that I would post this one first. This is going to be a tour of the hotel that we were staying in Hilton Head. It's the Omni Hotel, and I'm going to take you around a little tour of the hotel. This is just us in the drive-in. Actually, sadly, the day that we went in, June the 8th, it was raining. So we got there really early. It was like 12 o'clock in Hilton Head. So we just kind of went around Caligny and went to the shops. And then all of a sudden it came a downpour. And it was terrible. So whenever we were checking in and getting all of our bags in the lobby and everything, it was just pouring down. So I didn't take any video then. This video was actually shot a couple days later. But the whole vacation, it was like off and on, pouring down rain and sun and heat. So the day that we did get there, we ended up going to the ocean from like 6:30 to 8:30 that night. So it did clear up. But this whole video is just going to be bits and pieces from different days at the hotel. I just got what I could when I could and then threw it together. So this actually isn't the full day of us coming in. So this right here is where you stop. And if you're going in to check in, you just tell them you're checking into the Omni, and then they'll let you go through, and then you'll get a day pass. And then once you check into the hotel, they'll give you a pass to put in your car, so that way you just stop by every time they look at your pass, they let you go through. There's a lot of different resorts, villas, I guess they are, I don't know, townhomes. There's like a Disney place back here, so there's a lot that's past the guard, but this is how you go in. And actually this, like I said, this wasn't the day that we went in, but I missed the turn to the parking lot, so I just went ahead and pulled on through. So that's where you would stop, and they help you get your bags. They take all of your bags up to the hotel room for you while you're checking in. So that's very helpful, especially in the rain. However, the one con of the Omni that I do not like is their parking. It is very tight parking. It's hard to pull in. There's not a lot of spaces that are close up. It's a large resort, so there's many different parking lots. I always request the same room 224, because of the view of the pool and the balcony. It's not an ocean view, so you don't actually see the ocean, so you don't get charged for ocean view, but it's still a very good view of the pool. So this is a walk that we took a couple mornings later, so I just kind of filmed what it looks like whenever you're walking into, so the sign of the Omni and the hotel. It's a big hotel, you just can't see that much of it whenever you're pulling in. And this is the lobby. So I went for breakfast a couple days after we were there, and it was really early and no one was in there, so of course everybody at the check-in was looking at me. So I just said, do you care if I film the lobby? And they're like, no, go ahead. So I was like, okay. I'm still not used to filming out in public, and I just feel kind of awkward, and I don't want to get in trouble or somebody say something, so I go ahead and ask before. So anyways, they do have a little gift shop. It's a very nice lobby whenever you come in. They're very helpful. I love staying here. So now I'm going to take you on a tour of the room. So whenever you walk in, at least in the room that I stay in, this is how it's laid out. When you walk in to your right, there's a bathroom. So there is a sink, and then there's also the closet, the safe, the robes, all of that in the closet. And then there's another bathroom. Well, it's where the toilet is, but then there's another sink. So that's nice. Double sinks. It's very nice. We've stayed here, I think it's 6 times. I've stayed at this hotel now throughout the years. I have stayed at the Westin. I've stayed in other places, rented condos, but just nothing beats the Omni. So I just like going back because I know what to expect. And they're just so nice there, and they have everything that you could ever want. They have very nice shampoo and soap and conditioner. I use my own, but still, it's nice. So then as you walk through the front door, this is how it's laid out. They actually recently remodeled. The first year that we stayed here was 2016, I believe, and I have some old pictures of what it looked like, and I'm going to insert just one at the end whenever I show you food from the restaurant. But they've done a lot of upgrading in the last couple years that I've been there, and I really like the colors that they chose, the blues and all of that. It's really nice. The green looks tropical, looks vacation-y. So they do have plates, silverware, coffee. I never use the coffee, but it's there. They have a sink, they have a microwave, they have a fridge. Trying to think of anything else maybe that I didn't show. I didn't open up all of the drawers, but yeah, a table. Basically, it's just very spacious. I just really love staying at this hotel and having everything you need and plenty of room. and it's just, I don't know, I just love it. You can't beat the Omni, so you should stay here if you haven't. So going to the mirror, gotta check myself out. I was so exhausted. It was raining, I was tired. We drove the whole way there, then we shopped before we checked in. So at this point, I was just tired. But that blue chair with the little white legs, that's new. They didn't have that last year. So that's another upgrade. That's really cute. I just love their chairs and their decor, their carpet, even the hallway. I don't think I got any video of the hallway. May have taken a picture, but there are pictures out there too. It's just really nice. Lots of drawer space. And then this is the view from the bedroom. So like I said, I've only stayed in this room ever. I think maybe one time out of the 6 I was put in another room. But I'm picky about that. If I'm going to be on vacation, I'm paying all this money, I'm driving all the way to the beach. Even if I can't see the ocean, let me see something besides the parking lot. And especially if you like to hear all of the noise and the music, which I do, or if it's raining and you want to be covered, you just want to be outside. I mean, everybody has a balcony, but I just like looking at the pool. My mom especially, she likes to look at the pool. She can't be out in the sun and the heat a lot. Or if you have kids and you just want to hang out, be able to see them from the pool. This is actually the kids' pools, and they have 3 pools, 3 hot tubs, 3 places to eat, 2 bars that are like little shacks, but I'll show that at the end of the video. But yeah, I just love the view. You can't beat it. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you some of the papers that you get whenever you check in. So those 4 cards were free drink cards that we got whenever we came in for our stay. My mom didn't use any, so I got a free coffee every single morning that they were there. The 2 little bracelets were the pool bracelets that you use down at the pool. And then this is the little booklet that they give you. It has information on just dining, kids activities, which I think this is really cool. I don't have any kids. I'm not a kid. I don't care. I think it's cool. They used to do this a long time ago, and then they stopped. And there's some things they used to do too. They used to put little animals on the bed. They really did stop that too. However, they did make me a birthday cake out of towels. That's going to be in one of the upcoming videos. That was a surprise that they just did on their own with balloons. Anyways, but yeah, so they have a little event calendar for kids, and it shows everything that they do down there. They have s'mores kits. They have tie-dye t-shirt things for the kids. They have a swim-in movie, which I think they had it Thursday night. I don't know. We had came back from being out and then sat on our balcony. I was like, oh, there's a movie out there. They put up a big blow-up screen at the pool, and they were playing The Little Mermaid, so all the kids can go down there, and it's from 8 to 10 at night, and they have that every week. So they are very kid-friendly. They have lots of stuff to do for kids, lots of things to keep them occupied. This is just another little paper that they have every day and time that they have activities for the kids. So that's another plus. Okay, so now I'm going to take you on a little tour of the outside and all of the pool areas. There are a couple things that I left out that I'll tell you about, where they are once we get there. But I went for my morning walk to go get my coffee from the market that they have that's on site. And I did actually eat a date bar every morning for breakfast. I'm just routine. And then I went to get my free coffee. So yeah, I've had their breakfast before at the HH Prime restaurant, which I'll put details at the end of this video and show you their menu. And I also used to get a bagel with cream cheese from their market, but I'm just not a big breakfast person. I'm okay with a protein bar for breakfast. I don't like a big meal, so I didn't get anything for breakfast on this trip, but I'll still show you around. So this is the pool. Whenever you walk in, they have towels, of course, for you to use. You can take to the ocean or use at the pool. This was pretty early. I think it was 8 or 8:30 in the morning, so that's what time the pool opens. I think it stays open until 10 p.m. I kind of tried to go whenever there were so many people down there. It was also kind of cloudy, which helped. So they have a little splash area that was over there to my left. I didn't show you there were kids there. I just didn't want to directly film the kids. They have cabanas and they have little half shaded things. They're very pricey, very pricey. If you have that money, you go ahead. The cabanas I think are like $500 a day to rent a cabana. I mean, you do get some snacks and some drinks, but to me, that's a lot of money for some shade. And I mean, you don't really have privacy unless you close it, but you're still kind of there in the open. Anyway, there's plenty of chairs. This is considered the kids' pool because it is shallow and it's got the little play place right there. However, everybody kind of stays here. I stay here until I get like just too much kid. It's very loud. I mean, great for you if you have kids. I like it to a point and I'm like, okay, I got to go somewhere else, and they have an adult pool. But I mean, what do you expect? You're at a resort where they have kids things. I'm just saying, this is like the biggest pool that they have, and it's very nice. It's right next to the bar, and they play the music, but there's many a kids there. And I forgot to show you, over here, right over there is the shack. So that's where you go. They have like snow cones. They have rentals. You can rent chairs and stuff. They are cheaper. However, you have to carry the chairs and the umbrellas to the ocean and then set them up yourself. Or you can walk out to the ocean. We have private ocean access from our resort, so it's not as busy as like the public oceans at Coligny. Those were the 2 hot tubs, sorry. There's a lot to cover here. And so yeah, I suggest you go ahead and just rent the ones at the ocean just because they're already set up and you don't have to fool with it. They're down there. They're green, I think, and the ones that you take are blue. But yeah. They did not have any live music this time, though. They always have live music at the stage I'm getting ready to show you, and people just come up and play music throughout the day. They didn't have any this time, and we were at the pool every day, so I'm not sure what that was about. I don't know how they schedule that, but I kind of miss that. That's always fun to hear different people sing. But yeah, so there's another one of the cabanas that they have with the chairs and everything. It was very full later on the days that it was sunny, and every cabana was taken too. So yeah, big spender, go off. Down here, these at the lower end are the suites. They're the bigger balconies. They do have bathrooms. So there's bathrooms here. There were bathrooms on the other side. I'm not going to give you a tour of the bathroom, but they have lots of suites too that are down there. They actually have 3 sets of bathrooms. Yeah, I think these are bathrooms too. But over here is another bar. I didn't show you the bar area in this clip to the first pool as good, but I'll show you again. This is the other bar, and then this is the adult pool. So if you don't want to be around kids, there's just a big pool over here too, and a separate little spa hot tub that they have. And so I did go over here a couple of times. This is another access to the ocean, that walkway. They have some chairs, they have cornhole, they have other things that I'll show you later in this video. They did have a hammock a couple years ago, but I forgot to go look for it, so I don't know if it's still there or not. We didn't go to that side of the resort this time, but they have a little area where you can take a shower, wash your feet off. They have plenty of those here. So that was the access that we used to get to the ocean. This is another walk. So this is the gym area. Another con. This is a con for every hotel I have ever stayed in. The gym is never big enough. So this was whenever I got there and I just wanted to show you what it looked like. I ended up going in and working out one day that it was raining. Of course, it was even more packed then because there was nothing else to do. So I was just like quick in and out. I don't want to film people working out. I don't care if they're in the background if I am filming them, but just to walk in and just move my camera around, yeah, I was just kind of in and out like that. But it's a nice gym. It is what it is. Everything's crammed in. There's not enough space to really do anything. But so here's the walk out from the gym as well. Lots of seating. There's, I think, 2 fire pits, maybe 3. They have table tennis. They have cornhole that I showed you. They have giant chess. I think they have checkers. I'm not sure if they have checkers or not, but they have lots of little fountains, lots of rocking chairs, places to sit. This is in between the hotel lobby and the Palmetto Market. So it's easy to get turned around to here. There's like a north end, there's different ends of the resort. There's also different ways that you can get to the same place, but there's lots of trees, plants, flowers. It's just very nice, very tropical. And they do have music playing throughout the resort, but I just muted it all. So this is the market that I went to get my coffee. It's also just general snacks. You want to go and buy snacks. You want to hang out in there. They sell bagels and muffins and all of that kind of stuff. I think they have ice cream, I don't know if I filmed it or not. They have sweets, they have sunblock, they have all the stuff that if you forget, you can come here, buy it at the market. Okay, so here was a day at the pool, and I was trying to film the menu. Me and menus this whole entire trip at every restaurant I went to, we don't get along. I'm trying to hold it with one hand and flip through while I'm filming with the other hand, and it's a hard menu anyway. Just trying to show you what they have to offer. They have everything. They have wings, they have chips, they have queso dip, they have lots of drinks to pick from. They come by often to see if you need anything, so they're very helpful. You really don't have to get up and go get anything if you don't want to. Let me tell you, I didn't eat anything from the pool this time, but I'll insert a little picture. I ate an entire tub of queso like 2 years ago. Their queso is the best. I'm not even kidding you. My mom and I got wings and chips and queso and split it. Well, she doesn't like queso, but we split the chips and wings, the whole entire tub. So I didn't even tempt myself this time. No thank you. 10 out of 10. You should get a tub, eat the whole tub of queso. I did not this time. Okay, so next up, I'm just going to show you the menus of the restaurants that they have. So HH Prime, they have breakfast and they have dinner. I have had breakfast from there before, not this year, and I didn't get a picture to throw in here of my breakfast, but it's very good. My mom ate the morning that I was working out whenever it was raining. She just went there and ate by herself, but it's a really nice restaurant. Then they open again at 4 for dinner, which I didn't go in and film it. They also have the XO Sports Bar, which I didn't go in and film because, again, they didn't open until 4 p.m. and I was gone at that point. So I just threw a picture up of it, too, in the menu, which I realize now this is very small. But if you want to pause and look at it, you can. You could just go to the website. Look it up yourself. I just wanted to put this in here. But I did get waffle fries and a burger as room service a couple years back. I'll put a picture in. It was phenomenal. It was the best barbecue sauce of my life that I remember. But I didn't eat there this time. We just went out and ate at different places. But that's another thing about this hotel. You don't have to leave the hotel. They have so many options to eat. I mean, anything that you could want, they have at one of the restaurants at this hotel. So it's very nice. If you don't want to leave, you don't have to leave. Okay, so last but not least, here is the spa. They do have a spa there. Of course, it's very pricey. You're at a resort. You're on vacation. I did splurge one time there a few years back for my birthday, and I got myself a massage. I think all it was a massage. Yeah, I didn't get a facial there, but it was really nice though. I didn't take any videos. Of course, I'm not going to walk in. They're probably not going to let me film anyway. So if you want to check out all their pricing, this is kind of too small to read, but you can go on their website, book all of that. It's worth the money if you do want to splurge. It's a resort, so everything in there is very nice and very high end. But I think that covers everything that the hotel has to offer. This is just like a little night video that I took. But yeah, so they have 3 pools, 3 hot tubs, beach access, plenty of restaurants, plenty of things to do for the kids. It's just everything that you could need here at the Omni. So I suggest you give it a try if you go to Hilton Head. I will be posting my videos of my vacation, so stick around and check those out. And thanks for watching.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.